Excuse me.
Looking for my F's, can't find any. Guess I'll just stay here. Still can't find any. Nope, he isn't. So I have some work to do on the computer every morning until about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then I stop and we do everything that you would do if you were in homeschool. And the kids are eating during this time. They're getting their morning stuff, their morning routines done. Rafael's doing his morning routine. He's going to feed the animals, stuff like that. Get all of his stuff done, eat breakfast, and then by that time I will be done. I have, this is not Powerade, this is Tang orange juice in the packet. It is so good. It tastes like orange juice to me. So good. I also have my coffee. So I have realized that I need to stay hydrated or I crash. I think yesterday I crashed because I was dehydrated. And I keep forgetting that. But I don't drink very much. I have to actually force myself to drink. And when I drink, I feel better. So I need to keep drinking liquids all day long and not forget. I actually am going to set a reminder right now. Alexa, set reminder every hour to drink water.
At what time would you like the first reminder?
10 o'clock a.m.
That would mean late night reminders between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. Is that okay?
Yes?
Okay, I'll remind you every hour starting at 10 a.m.
That is so cool. I didn't know that I could do that, but Alexa is making it happen. I need that. I need a reminder.
Here's something I found on the web.
Really?
According to blogspot.com, Making It Happen's owner is a participant in affiliate marketing programs, which means that most product
Alexa,
links may
stop. Okay. I just made that happen, but I didn't make it happen. Okay. I will see you in a minute.
Excuse me.
Looking for my F's, can't find any. Guess I'll just stay here. Still can't find any.
It's a really good sign, though. It means she's comfortable. And she's a completely different cat here. She's the same old cat, but you know, she's got reinvigorated spirit in her. She's happy.
I can tell. She's like...
She's furry. Look at her
She's
fur.
like a cheerleader. A cheerleader without coffee. Oh no, I dropped this. You know where I've been keeping this? On top of my forehead. You know why? Because these headphones, they dig into my brain, and I actually had a headache all day yesterday because of it.
Don't quote me on this, I might get the newer version of these headphones for Andrea.
You need to get foam inserts in the top because they're literally digging in my brain.
They're kind of like our Italian leather chairs we had in Israel.
Okay, let me show you something.
They were really good, but...
This right here, if you have a problem with your brain, this right here, HyperX, during Black Friday, you can get these for $50. These are regular $89 to $100.
Yes.
Definitely recommend them.
Deteriorated, that kind of material, the fake leather, whatever you want to call this. This is really nice and soft.
It's PU or whatever.
Yeah, but it's this
is terrible.
Last.
Like I'm literally.
Yeah.
I have holes in I can run my fingers, and I have divots in my skull.
I used that in flights for 16 hours, and I had them on for about 14 out of those 16 hours before.
That's because you already have grooves in your brain now.
I really do. If you cut my hair really short, bald, basically, you can see that I have a lot of...
These are terrible. I'm getting squeezed to death. But yeah, I don't recommend these.
You might need to get you the new version and see if you like that one. Maybe they fixed it.
Still don't have F's. Sorry, guys.
Kidoi.
Check back later.
There, I'm starting her on her tail journey.
Check back later. No, can't even get up for that. Sorry. I'll be busy for the next 2 hours.
What?
Oh no!
Her master has to get up, so she does too. Hey.
Oh, that's my working face when I'm watching videos and painting and working on something. Not to be confused with my RBF face.
Leave please get a bum machine
This
out?
is a wrist support.
Daddy?
Abigail. It's the lovely Abigail. She has come over to share her thoughts. What would you like to say, Abigail?
Am I supposed to turn it to her now?
Yeah. What would you like to say, Abigail? She's waiting
I just
for you.
can't stop looking at it.
She's waiting for you to
Okay,
turn the
sorry.
camera onto her.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, go on.
Can I please have the bum machine blow bubbles? This?
What's she want?
She would like you to do the machine that blows bubbles right there.
Oh, we're gonna do that today.
Happy thoughts. In the dark. This is great. These are see-through, but they don't let in a lot of light. And we have our completely, what do you call the blackout curtains on each side?
Blackout.
We use those in the
'Cause
morning.
This is our theater room.
Yeah, and we use it when we watch stuff.
Yep.
And at night to keep the bad spirits out.
We'll be back.
.100 degrees out. About 46% humidity. It's just impossible to work. I am trying to do my best little by little so I don't get in places that I shouldn't get to with my body right now. I did lay some more stepping stones. This is very quick and easy, but you just start sweating right away as you get out here. There are quite a few small projects here and there that I started doing. Andrea chose these lights to go up on our property. These are solar with an infrared sensor, motion sensor, so the light will be like this on the wall. And every time you go around there, then it'll light up. Very good to surround your property with those. Very useful. Also, I believe I'll need to get a whole lot of sand to fill this up properly and fix this up. And once I do, I'm going to put mulch in here, black mulch. So the idea is to match the black on the side with the green with black mulch on the bottom, so you won't see any of the sand. And it does get very leafy, but blowing it out is fairly quick and easy. I would love to extend the roof right here to where we could have this properly like patioed, if you know what I mean. I don't think it would cost too much, and it's something that we've considered because this is a really nice spot to sit. This is actually one of the coolest spots during the day. The only problem is the noise, but we're getting that fixed as well. And really my only problem or gripe with myself right now is just not being able to get out here and have a good time working, especially when inside of the house it's so nice and cool, and you get out here and it's instantly just sweeps over you and you just can't do much of anything nicely. So the building is where I'm really having a hard time getting into because it's so hot from morning until night. It's just too hot. And so I have to move this somewhere. I have all the paint projects just lying here, Rafael boot and the pump that he didn't put back when he was showing the bike to the customer that we had. And this right here is making it so it's not nice to get in there. And then you can see kind of how, yeah, that's a project for a different day that I'm gonna have to do because it's just too hot. So if you can imagine a clothed sauna with basically all sorts of rodents and critters roaming around there. It's basically how I feel. A whole lot of spider, little webs, big webs, all sorts of webs everywhere. And it's not because we don't ever go in there, it's just that that's their natural habitat. It's been for years, I guess, and it's taking them a little while to get out of here. I never had this many. I never lived on a property that's so rich in wildlife, so I don't know how to get rid of them, but I think the spiders are actually good for us. So what I ended up doing last time is just vacuuming it. Most of the stuff I just vacuumed, and then I leaf blow where it's possible outside. But I am very happy with how this looks. I appreciate Andrea's ideas and the hard work that was put into doing this. It looks very original and very interesting. And no, it's not all finished. And like this, for example, has to be put back, and there's all the stepping stones. But it's starting to look like a more permanent solution rather than just, hey, we just threw everything out here and let's wait and see what happens. So yeah, it's too hot, I have to go in. And while doing all the outdoor and side projects, we're finding more and more things that need fixed and more things that we want to improve on. So this has kind of become our home improvement channel now. But that's just our reality, our everyday life. It's never ending, so we're trying to end it. as you can tell. She's doing her project. That's going to be a video on a different channel. I'm not sure if that's my job. I do know that the kids can't sleep here. They slept on the couch last night, and they love it, so it's all right. Probably going to sleep there for a couple more days until this place gets aired out. So this gets cleaned out twice a week, and it ends up in this fashion about that many times as well. So basically every time we come in here to work, it's negated very quickly by the mess. All this project stuff right here, it's all just a bunch of stuff. It is not organized, but it's also not messy to where she doesn't know what's going on. So this is all her many items for many projects that are all simultaneously getting done. The door is another project that she's going to do with a closet. Organizing the space, because this is just currently not working out for us. So this bed actually is going to stay here, set up like this, and just made with the quilts for probably the rest of the week. The kids, they love it. They expect to sleep here. Rafael thoroughly enjoys it, and Abigail is learning the rules the hard way because we can see exactly what she's doing now. So she likes to talk to him and likes to bother him until she falls asleep, basically. Kind of like Andrea does to me. And it's not really in a bad way, but she just needs me to fall asleep after she does in order for her to sleep well. So that's kind of what Abigail, I assume she does that too. She just likes to talk to him and bother him, and it is what it is. I'm sure it'll grow out of her eventually, and if not, then she'll have to have someone else to do that too. And of course, currently the biggest block out of all projects, I'm not even done showing you guys all the pending stuff. The biggest block is right here. So this, we're waiting for the finish, so she can finish this up, and once this is finished, then we don't have to have that table there. The kids can go back to eating here, and it frees up the sink. So I've been doing dishes non-stop in a very bad way, and I'm not going to go into detail of how I do the dishes, but it's a mess right now. It's a lot of work, and I can't wait for her to finish this. So once this is done, we're going to go back to normal very soon afterwards.
Hi guys, I have did all of my computer math and prodigy and homework. If any of you film it, then you might want to hear something. Math, reading, probably.
What are you trying to say?
I decorated the couch.
Decorated it? You mean you put, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I folded the covers, just like shaped them into a ball. Then I put them, one right here, the brown one, and one with the mushrooms on it right there.
Thank you. So I think this, if I'm not mistaken, this goes to where Kitty is supposed to go to sleep, and I've only been able to lure her once into there, just calling her back basically up here and asking her to come in nicely. She doesn't really think this is her home yet. I think we'll have to put something in there.
Or convince her.
Hey yo. So the kids are watching cartoons in the meantime, and little things are coming together little by little. So like these LED lights right here. And once we stop receiving items, then this, automatically gets nothing on there, and it looks really good.
Oh, and you know what happened this morning with the couch?
I can't understand or hear you. Hold on.
I just folded this cover into a square like Minecraft is made out of squares. Because I love squares so much now.
Cool.
And that's because Minecraft. I love squares because of Minecraft.
Awesome. And we had an impromptu, a quick lesson today about the speed of sound and the speed of light.
Yeah.
Which one is faster?
Light. Takes way less than a millisecond. That's what Daddy told me.
Yeah, it takes about 12 to 13 minutes, I believe, from the sun to here. So those sun rays that you have right outside, the light,
Yeah.
it takes 12 minutes to travel from the sun to us. That's how fast it is.
Wow.
It takes us 12 minutes to get to Grandma. Yeah, it's about the same.
I found a map on the table.
Yes, you did.
Map?
So Abigail is more into the hand construction, stuff like that we're doing her motor skills, and Rafael is into the big brain thinking.
Big brain thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like when I do some things that are good, like decorate the couch, do things for the couch?
Like thinking for your as homework. Alexa, stop.
Drink water, Mommy.
Yeah, Andrea set it up for herself, so every 1 hour, Alexa tells her to keep drinking water. So she's had her cups back there, and it just keeps getting refilled. That one specifically is now not filled up, so I'll have to go do that.
Bye. And can we watch Avatar more?
Sure.
Eat.
I swear, as surprised as I am by this rain, and I just yelled at home, like, seriously? Seriously. Like, look, it's not even cloudy. It wasn't supposed to rain, 10% chance. It's a normal day, and then it just starts showering out of nowhere. It's crazy. I'm in awe of the weather this year. In awe, like this entire year that I've been here, and it's not stopping. It's like climbing up this mountain of bad weather, and we're not even at the top yet. Like, what in the world? I worked outside today. This wasn't supposed to be here. I'm going to end my rant now, but I literally filmed here 30 minutes ago, and this is the sort of weather we get now. Like, I'm shocked. I'm sorry. I'm going to be very, very calm. But didn't we play on a trampoline this morning? We did? For like, I don't know, 20 minutes straight. We jumped up and down. It was nice and awesome weather. Of course, it's hot, but it wasn't crazy hot. Like, it was alright. Correct? Mm-hmm. And then, what is it now outside?
Rain.
Crackers. Anyway, what you having?
We are having, Abby calls it cottage and bananas together makes stew. And it's actually bananas. It's cottage and bananas.
Yeah, so we always have a late breakfast, like on the verge of brunch, into a late afternoon snack, and this is what this is. And then we'll have like a proper dinner. And the dinner is usually at 6 p.m., so the kids have about 4 hours to digest before they go to sleep. Since Rafael doesn't go to school, their bedtime is normally around 10.
Ooh!
My family was extremely strict with my schedule when I was a kid, so I was to go to bed after my 8:15 show. That's how early I would go, and about 12 hours of sleep, which that's what Rafael needs. He wants it and needs it, and that's what he ends up sleeping on his own sleep schedule. So that's where he should be. Since he's not going to school, we are letting him have a little more freedom in that, and obviously that freedom goes to Abigail as well because of what I explained basically earlier. It's not like she's unable to sleep completely, but pretty much she's not going to be able to go to sleep unless she has a partner in there to talk her to sleep. So that's like in the morning, if she wakes up too early, she's a very light sleeper. She doesn't sleep hard at all. She doesn't go deep into that state. So when she wakes up really early, usually Andrea swaps out of bed. She goes start to do her work. She allows me to go sleep in probably an hour or two even after she wakes up. She wakes up really early in the morning. And then Abigail will just get in bed and like cuddle with me and Kitty, and she just needs someone to be there for her, I guess. So she has the same freedom as Rafael. They always go to sleep around the same time, if not the exact same time.
I really want to do what Abigail does. Cuddle up with you and Kitty. Every morning.
You always fall asleep.
But she never wakes me up.
Right. You fall asleep and you never wake up again. Usually noises and such will wake you up, but
yeah, someone has to make very loud noises. I scream.
You scream?
Not screaming, just a loud noise with something. Drop it.
Ooh. Alright. So once you guys are done,
blanket off of me.
We're going to have to clear up the entire table, Rafael. I'll help you out with that. As a part of the chores, we have to get the cracker off of here. We have to dust it underneath and get all the crumbs off of the table here.
Hiccups.
Bless you.
I don't have any hiccups.
All right, then.
We were outside talking to some very nice people, and now I'm sweating to death. We talked for a good long time, at least 30 minutes, maybe even more than that. Anyway, really hot outside, but they enjoyed our porch. And we think they may be buying our fridge. We'll see tomorrow. They have to go get a trailer. I'm surprised that they came out here without a trailer. Aren't you?
Bye.
They wanted to see it, not to buy it yet. Mm-hmm. Gotta get that one fly that come in.
Anyway, so we're both, like, hot.
Bless
Got my sugar-free popsicle from Save a Lot.
Cool.
I had to wake up and ask Hadar what happened. It was just like, you just laid down and went to sleep. If I could find a cure for something, it would probably be fatigue. Like, I could walk outside right now without makeup and nobody would be like, oh my God, where has she been?